this crowd foul day. Help be the sixth man for your Knicks by waving your towel. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Knicks along with your issue and zip location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Fans, our next giveaway game is coming up fast. It's Knicks City Dancers Teacher's Day. Bring the whole family because every...
And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls going up against the New York Knicks here in New York. With Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Ali LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, and alongside us is Shams Charania, who'll be hanging out and chatting with us for a bit. Shams, great to have you with us as always, man.
Absolutely, and BA, there's a lot to talk about these days, so thanks for having me.
Tee us up now. Is the news robust or minimal at this time of year?
Oh, BA, it's always fluid with me.
And the starting group for Chicago. Giddey is the one, with White by his side at the 2. Buzelis out there with MP, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. And for New York, Bridges, the small forward, with Cat playing 4. Brunson and Clarkson are the guard set, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the Bulls continue to stack young forward prospects, Shams. Last season it was Matas Buzelis, and now they had Noah Asenge.
Yeah, and you talk to people on the league, BA, and this is a team that has some young players, also some veteran players, so trying to figure out just exactly the direction of this organization. But Matas Buzelis and Noah Asenge fell to them late in the lottery. Both have a ton of upside and athleticism that's waiting to be refined. We'll see if they can figure it out in Chicago.
Yeah, and we'll see if all that patience is going to pay off for the Bulls.
It feels like they've been living in the play-in tournament. Let's see if they can find themselves out of it.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
Well, you cannot let Vucevic get cozy from there. I mean, his jumper is as dependable as they come.
Bridges passes to Towns. New York working the ball around now. And it's Clarkson missing. About a minute played here so far in the first. Right side White. Outside Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Down low. That one no good. Nice D from Bridges. And the sense was the back half of this year's draft was a little thinner than normal. Why was that, Sean?
It's because the money is getting bigger and bigger in college basketball. And a lot of those potential late first or second round picks can just simply make more money in college than go to the NBA. So as these new rules start to regulate and the revenues potentially get shared more across the schools, potentially it normalizes a little bit. But these players in college are able to make essentially the NBA minimum, if not higher the NBA minimum, even as second-round potential picks.
Good point. Now here's Brunson. 17 points in his last outing. And he lobs it up. And a big finish by Robinson.
Tell you what, I can't think of a more menacing lob threat than Robinson. He's big, he's got nice bounce, and he's physical. An ideal finisher on that play.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Giddey. Now MP. Five on the clock. Drew on the 14-footer. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
And a busy summer for trade, Shams. What went into that frenzy of activity?
Yeah, only the Nets had significant cap space, so that meant it was going to be a lot of trades, not a ton of free agent movement. Also, with a much greater level of parity, the East is wide open, and teams are really sensing there's a chance here to go for it. We saw that with the Desmond Bane trade in Orlando.
Do you feel like we may go on the same kind of roll next summer?
Yeah, I think next summer there'll be much more free agent movement. There's going to be about 10 to 12 teams with significant cap space in the summer of 2026.
Shams, you got to get all yourself charged up, baby.
They're ready.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. BA, back to you.
Physical. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Now here's MP. He has 7. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And Shams, you're always ready to break a story. Is there ever a chance for you to unplug?
Late summer is when things are quietest, that mid-August through September Labor Day window. That's usually the best moment to get off the grid. But, BA, you never know in today's NBA when things could happen, and that could be in the summer, too.
Yeah, you're always ready. I know that about you. You're a workhorse.
Always ready.
Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Shamet comes in for Clarkson. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. 4th, Kobe White.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Outside Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Robinson, a screen on Giddey. Back to Towns. Will it go? And it's Chicago with a board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's MP. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
A minute 35 left in the opening quarter. And one thing you can say about today's NBA, Shams, it keeps you guessing.
Oh, does it? I mean, this is an era of wide-open competition. We've seen the flattening of the lottery odds, the big comebacks, especially in the playoffs this past year, a different champion each season. These are exciting times to be sure, and I think continually with this collective bargaining agreement, we're going to see more and more parity in the league.
And a year-round news cycle, which is good for you.
I'll be ready, BA. You know this is much more fun for me.
Now here's MP, the kick out to White. 6 on the shot clock. Back to MP from 12 feet. And no good, trying to use the glass. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Shamet. Towns, a screen on White. Tries a 10-footer, and there it is for him. Shamet's got 5.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. T. And a nice finish on the layup.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Brunson taking his time here. Giddey with a defensive effort. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Bulls. They're up by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
On the court for Chicago, Ayo Dosunmu out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Williams, then there's Kevin Huerter, and it's Smith in at the center position. It's interesting, Shams, that Commissioner Silver said injuries in the 2025 playoffs were the second lowest in a decade, but big injuries, Achilles injuries to Tatum and Lillard and Halliburton. It didn't feel that way.
No, and it's really unfortunate. Those were some really serious injuries to some seriously important players in the NBA, and given the gravity of that, it's clearly an issue that goes beyond the playoffs. I'm told the league is continuing to gather the data. Of course, player health is in everyone's best interest in the league. Adam Silver, they're paying a very close eye to this.
And the Knicks making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Bulls leading by 5. Jones in the post. McBride covers. Jones in the post. Pass to Williams. Outside Jones. Releases. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
McBride passes to Clarkson. Back to McBride. And the league instituting an international flavor for this year's All-Star game, Shams. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm told the league is really drawing inspiration from what we saw be a successful tournament in hockey. The NBA has been eager to increase the compete level for years now, so the U.S. versus the world format might just be the one to facilitate that this year.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Chicago making their last shot. Now, he's checked in for New York. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. MP's checked in for Herter. And Giddey's subbed in for Jones. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Clarkson passes to Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time, and he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
And he makes the first. Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big Three super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league, but I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. We saw Miami with their Big Three win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
Here's Buzelis. No made baskets yet. Dosunmu can't hit. Brunson against Giddey. 4-3. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Bulls leading by 5. Outside Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Kicks it out to MP. Fires the 3. Oh, MP showing the big range.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Clarkson outside. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Towns on a screen. Shot clock at 6. The big man, Cat.
And this is how you run the pick and roll. I mean, Brunson capping it off with the perfect pass.
The Bulls have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's MP, and there's another one for Chicago.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
24-18.
Here's Dosunmu. Outside Giddey. Back to Dosunmu. Chicago passing it around. Bridges against MP. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Great open look there. And the Bulls lead by 9.
And with a smooth shot like that, I expect Buzelis to hit a ton of three-pointers during his career.
And Shams, thanks for dropping in, man. It is always a pleasure to have you.
Likewise, we've got to do this again soon. I've got news coming up on the other line here. Hold on, BA. I'm going to run. We'll definitely do this again soon.
We know he's always got news.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you, Brian.
Tons of spacing. Allie, thanks for the report. Towns, that's good. Towns has got 8 points.
Now we're starting to see him deliver on offense. He's really found his tempo here in the second quarter.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to MP. Outside Giddey. MP with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Here's MP. The Knicks with the rebound.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Outside Brunson. That'll do it for the first half. Bulls out in front, leading by 9. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
29.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Chicago Bulls.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision-making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And now the question is, can they maintain that razor-sharp level of focus? Hard to bet against them.
Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
Yeah, you love to see two great players go at it. They brought their A games, and the fans are enjoying it.
As we are here in the studio. Can't wait to see how these guys close it out. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Well, Clark, by my count, in your career, you made all of 23 triples and hit a respectful 34%.
23 over a, what, close to 5-year career, maybe the equivalent of 3 1/4 years on the court. Yeah, the 3-ball was not being shot a lot. I will tell you, I was looking to add it to my repertoire, though, and that's the case for all of these guys playing now. Everybody is shooting 3.
Filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way, and that's going to send MP to the free throw line. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
What's up?
Free throw good, MP. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Doesn't matter which hand he uses, Brunson is an excellent finisher around the rim.
Giddey passes to MP. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pure from three-point range. White's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Brunson passes to Robinson. Clarkson for 3. Chicago with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
MP with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Here's MP. MP getting it done inside.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Brunson passes to Robinson. Here's Bridges, covered by MP. Clarkson outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Brunson. Over Giddey. And it's Brunson missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Giddey finds MP. Chicago passing it around. Oh, he elevates for the slam. Jalen Brunson on the receiving end.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 15-point game. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. Here's Towns. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Towns has got 10 points.
We know Towns is an excellent perimeter shooter. I like seeing him assert himself inside, too.
Here's MP. Oh, the power move from MP.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern, but that's a characteristic.
In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max, Clark.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
Here's Clarkson. Chicago making their last shot.
2 minutes remaining in the
Back to MP. Pass to White. Inside. Outside Giddey. To the wing on the left. To the paint. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
I like how MP did not settle for the lay-in. He left no room when he threw it down.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. He's checked in for Clarkson. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Giddey. Towns with the ball. 10 points for him. Outside Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
47-32.
MP scanning the floor. Pass to Jones. Here's White. Here's Smith. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. And the Bulls lead by 17.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Towns. Outside Brunson. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. And that's 13 points for Jalen Brunson.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
MP inside. Anunoby covering. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And it's New York with a rebound. Bridges passes to Towns. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Towns has gotten 4 this quarter.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Tell you what, nice mid-range shot there from MP, and that'll open things up for him on the floor.
Fires top of the key. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Chicago ahead, leading by 14. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Josh Giddey out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Kevin Huerter. Then it's Williams. And it's Smith in at the center position. Now here's Giddey. Dosunmu outside. Smith outside. Williams from long range. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks trail by 14. Pass to McBride. Now here's Towns. Covered by Smith. Outside Anunoby. Launches a three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got his third assist of the night.
Confident shot from Anunoby there, showing he's very comfortable rising up off the catch.
And New York has possession. The Bulls making their last shot. Here's Clarkson. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there.
Smith outside. Pass to Giddey. Outside Huerter. Lets it go from deep. No good. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. McBride passes to Anunoby. Towns outside. Outside McBride. The three is up. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Smith. Now here's Huerter. Picked by Smith. The three is up. It's rebounded by McBride. Now it's Hart. Clarkson outside. Towns on a screen. The three. And it's Clarkson missing. Chicago leading by 11. Dosunmu outside. Pass to Smith. And here's Giddey. Boom! He jams it straight down.
You look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Hey fans, we want to get loud, and we've got the perfect team to help. Your Knicks 7-Act Squad.
Changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. Mikal Bridges comes in for Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. MP's checked in for Herter. And it's White in for DeSumo. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Buzelis. The Knicks making their last shot. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. If you look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
So it's Chicago now. After the basket by New York on the other end. Now Vucevic. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Vucevic really skilled at finding holes in the defense, and his passing ability, while understated, is tremendous.
Vucevic with a steal. MP outside. Now Giddey. MP, a screen on Brunson. Knocks down the trifecta.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now here's Towns. Good for two.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
63.
MP outside. A minute 31 left in the game. That's off.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Bulls.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Here's MP after the basket by New York. White fires! The 3 ball is down!
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Yes, sir! 27 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Robinson rips down the board. And here's New York now, trailing by 13.
Maybe not a natural born distributor, but Clarkson working to keep his teammates involved.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 17 points was their biggest margin. MP buries it! So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
A dominant game by MP, leading his team to victory. MP, you broke 40 points tonight. Is 40 just a number? What does it mean in today's NBA?
20 points means hot soup. 30 points means a hot meal. When I drop 40, that means a whole buffet. I'm feeding every family on the team, Jennifer Quintana. We all eat when I hit 40, and it feels great.
We're eating good tonight then, MP. Thank you.
Steak and lobster for everybody.
Over to you, B.A.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Well, folks, that's going to...